Well, from a host of new sustainability initiatives to creating a more efficient workplace, those are some of the ideas floating around the Department of Environmental Resources right now. And joining us now to discuss those initiatives is the new Acting Director of the Department, Adam Ortiz, and welcome.
It's great to be here, Patty. Thanks for having me back.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself from the time that you started. You obviously came into power in political circles through environmental issues that started.
Yeah, primarily I served for 6 years as the mayor of Edmonston, which is a lot of people probably don't know is a small town just across the district border here in the county. And immediately we were inundated with tremendous flooding, and a lot of the flooding came not from the Anacostia River, which our town is located on, but from a lot of the development in the area, a lot of the parking lots and shopping centers and roads, that a lot of the water was just uncontrolled and swallowed up the town. So that taught us in a very clear way that we have to be more responsible about the way that we build our environment to protect our communities.
And you have gotten a lot of recognition all the way up to the United Nations for some of your initiatives. Now, you still have yet to be confirmed, but since being appointed, you're putting in some long hours to try and do some changes there at the department. Tell us about those.
Sure. Well, one of the reasons I think why I'm in this position is because some of our work in sustainability and building green streets inside the Beltway. And we're going to bring some of that into our organization, the Department of Environmental Resources. But really there's a bigger picture here that all this is happening in. The first is that the agency is going to split in the upcoming fiscal year. Currently, there's two major functions that are in this one agency. One involves business and construction permitting and building. That's a very complicated process, and that requires a lot of care and attention. And then there's also this environmental mission that we have that the organization was founded on. But these are two very different things under one roof. And the fact is that we're not doing either quite as well as we could. So in the upcoming months, we're going to focus on a split, so both agencies are aligned and focused to do the things that they do best.
We've heard a little bit about the permitting office before, and all the way back to when Wayne Curry was county executive and some of the changes being made. What's different here this time around?
Well, County Executive Curry at the time made a smart move and put a lot of different functions mostly in one place. Unless you've been through the process, and most people find it hard to forget once you go through, is that there's a lot of different hands that have to look at an approval, from the Department of Public Works to Park and Planning to the Department of Environment and a handful of others, so a lot of different agencies. Mr. Curry brought them pretty much under one roof. The point where we are now in the evolution is that we have to have one chain of command. So we're responsible for getting it done, because currently there could be a problem or a document missing from one point in the process, but it doesn't always make it to the other point in the process because there's different agencies. This is a lot of, to the outside person, a lot of government gobbledygook. But internally, it's really important to get it right and to get it to be one agency with one mission that's really concerned with being a gateway for business and providing a really good, efficient customer experience. And
you're also talking about some sustainability initiatives that you want to do.
Yeah, we have to get back to our mission as an agency once we do this split to really steward our environment properly. There's a lot of opportunity and innovation happening in green and environmental circles, and Prince George's we really have to catch up. So there's some things that we're looking at now that I think are going to bring us back to the forefront of environmental sustainability. There's a lot of innovative things we can do on composting and waste, but there's a lot of stuff we can also do on keeping pollution out of our rivers and generating energy and saving taxpayers a lot of money in what we can do.
All right, and we also just want to make a quick note that you are the first Latino in the Baker administration, excuse me, who's received a post like this. So we just wanted to make a notation of that.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ortiz.